Welcome back everyone. I want to go ahead and talk about some of the main ways you can go ahead and free up some storage on any Windows 10 PC. Now I'm taking a lot of these from Microsoft. They have a really good support page about it, and if I remember I'll link it down below. But the very first thing I would probably recommend all of you to do is to go ahead and empty your recycle bin. And this is one of the most basic things you can do. It's like the first thing you learn when you're on a Windows PC, but you will be surprised even on my Mac, on any of my devices, I'll end up deleting a bunch of stuff, but I'll forget to empty the recycle bin. So that is the very first thing I would recommend you to do, is to go into your recycle bin software by either searching for it. It's usually on your desktop, double click it, and then there's a little option that says empty recycle bin. You want to go ahead and click that, and that is pretty much the very first thing I would recommend you to do. Now another thing you can do is actually deleting files with a built-in little option called Storage Sense. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and open up your start menu, and you want to click on your settings. Now when you're in your settings, you want to click system and you want to click storage. Now when you're here, you want to go ahead and enable the little option that says Storage Sense. It will basically automatically delete any unnecessary files that your Windows PC may have. So it's not going to delete any of your games and stuff, but any like updates or things that happen in the background that it forgets to delete, it'll go ahead and delete those instead of you manually having to do it. You can actually do it, through Storage Sense. So that is another really awesome thing you can do. Now, they also mention, pretty much uninstalling any apps that you don't use anymore. So in order to do this, you want to go into your start menu, you want to go back into your settings, you want to click apps, go into apps and features. And when you're here, you basically want to sift through and find any apps that you're currently not using. Now these can, range from maybe an app like about some random thing. It can go all the way up to maybe like an app about a thing that you had to download for class one time, then you have to delete it now. Whatever the case is, there's a lot of things you can do to delete, and this is another massive thing I would recommend you to do. Just simply by uninstalling all those apps you're not using is like the number one thing I would recommend all of you to do. I've done it time and time again, and it is really the number one option I would recommend you to do. Now finally, another thing you can do that can quickly save up a bunch of storage is to literally move your files from your current, PC to an external hard drive. Now, this may seem like a no-brainer, but again, this is another option you have, and I would highly recommend you to do it. So what you want to do is purchase some external hard drive or whatever the case is, and I'll leave one link down below that I've used personally. You guys can get it from that link below and help support the channel at the same time. But what I do is I go ahead and purchase it. I think it was like a terabyte. I'll go ahead and plug it in straight to my PC. And I'll go ahead and just literally, if I have any video files, songs, or whatever that I still need but I don't want to use right now, I'll just go ahead and throw them over onto that drive, and I can just still use those files and access those files, but they're just on an external drive. I know a lot of people who do this with any games that they may have, so they'll just throw out all of their games on their external hard drive, and then they'll still play those games from their external hard drive, but they'll just not be on the actual PC itself. When you run out of a lot of storage on your device, this can run into a ton of problems for you. So literally by doing this, as I mentioned before, it is like the number one thing I would recommend you to do is simply just go ahead, purchase an external hard drive. You may already have one, and then just drag and drop all that external storage stuff that you have, and then drag and drop all those extra files that you have onto that external hard drive and pretty much move on from there. So that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.